Hi guys, today I want to do an honest product review of this product called lifestraw that I got on Amazon. It's a personal water filter straw. It's got a pore filter size of 0.2 micron and bacteria mostly between 0.2 to 200 microns. So this is a package it came with. It's pretty easy. I already washed it. So on top here is a nozzle. I guess you put your mouth on. At the bottom, you open it up and just kind of put it in liquid. But today, instead of testing on bacteria, I want to do a taste test. See if it'll alter the taste of the common beverage. So here I have some Diet Coke. And let's see if this lifestraw would alter the taste. Sorry, I'm just dipping out of water since I washed it earlier. All right, so this is how it goes in. Man, this is hard to suck. I think I'm out of practice. Whew. All right. Give me a minute. All right. Finally, I got something out. It tastes like a really, really watered down Diet Coke. So I think the filter does filter out some of the sweetness and the flavor because it just tasted mildly sweet. All right, I'm gonna kind of wash this out in water so it doesn't affect the next taste test. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my goodness. All right. So now that tasted like water. So the next beverage I want to test on is pineapple juice. Why pineapple juice? Because that's what I have in my fridge. And orange juice is just too basic. Okay. Let's try this. This is a workout. Okay, finally got something. I'm not sure, man, if it's this hard to suck through the straw. I think I might die of fatigue before thirst. Anyway, the same thing happened. It tasted like a super watered down pineapple juice, mildly sweet, but yeah, definitely not the same strength as the full juice. All right, let me wash this out. Okay. For some reason, it's a little easier to suck through a big glass of water. Maybe the volume makes a difference. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. The next liquid is really the meat of our experiment. Here it is. This is yours truly, my own urine. Why am I doing this? Because my friend Peter issued me a challenge, and of course I'm not a wuss. I'm not backing down from that. And also I look on online where all the true answers come from, that it's actually kind of safe to drink your own urine, given that if you don't have any infection, and also you catch it midstream. At some ancient civilization, they were using this to treat allergy, cancer, and also whiten tea. All the information I didn't know before. So I know I'm a little nervous, but I actually had voluntarily drink my own pee before as a kid. I wanted to know if I drink a lot of sugarcane juice, if that would make my pee sweet. So this is not my first rodeo. But now that I'm an adult, I know we shouldn't be drinking pee. All right, we're gonna drink pee through a straw because we know better. Okay, let's do this. Anyway, if this really works, I think we really should get this in the hands of refugee and hands of people who has, you know, hard time to access clean water. So it's not just a camping companion for first world camping. All right, without further ado, okay, I'm still getting water out of this. Okay, all right, without further ado, let's do this. Wait, why is it a little sweet? Do I have diabetes? Ooh, it's apple juice. I'm just having a little fun. Did I get you there? Okay, so without further ado, this is the real thing. It's neon yellow because I took a lot of vitamin today. I figure if I'm gonna do this, why not make my pee nutritious? So we're gonna do this for real. Yeah, this is not juice. This is a real thing. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Oh. Well, I wouldn't be bottling this and selling it anytime soon. Tasted mostly water, a bit watery, but I don't recommend it. It doesn't taste great. All right. Hope you guys have a good night, and if I don't get any diarrhea, I will leave a 5-star review, and go try it out for yourself.
This is the LifeStraw personal water filter. They have updated the look of this filter. So older LifeStraws, they had a different design, but it's basically the same thing. Like, they haven't changed the filter. This is where the dirty water comes in down here. You want to keep this dirty side separate from your clean side up here. This is where you suck through the water filter. Now I'm going to show you this thing in action. Then I'm going to tell you a couple pros and cons about the LifeStraw that not everyone realizes. All right, first up, you got to realize that to use the LifeStraw, you got to get down into the water. It's not like you're gonna bring the water to you or something like that. So you're gonna end up on your belly by the creek or the pond. And I'm just gonna spit the water out that I suck just so you can see that it's coming through. And then when I'm done using it, I always try to shake it out just to get all that water out that you possibly can. Cap the clean end. You just want to keep that clean. That is your chance to not get sick. Now, the obvious pro with the LifeStraw is that it will save your bacon out there. You can drink just about any water with one of these things, and if you flush it with clean water, it will last a long time. One of the negatives people don't realize with the LifeStraw is that it actually takes a lot of energy, sucking power and energy to get water through this thing. At first, it's like no big deal. You know, you just suck a little bit, you get in some water, you're like, oh, it's great. But if you're on like a week-long trip and this is all you've got for your gallon of water you drink every day, this is time-consuming and just a little bit exhausting creating that suction. But it is an awesome design. This thing has been used around the world and definitely a lifesaver, just like the title suggests.